obviously we didn't come out how we wanted to. I feel bad for all the seniors because of where we came from, getting 2-10 coming in, and watching the Western Michigan game, watching those seniors go out. As a freshman, we didn't want that to happen to us. And, being a senior, I feel like I didn't help us get the job done. So a little disappointing, still emotional, but it's disappointing.
How hard do you think it's going to be to get past that emotion and get ready to basically have a game in 7 days?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a lot of leadership. I wouldn't say just maybe take a step back, but we realized we need to play our best game against everyone. And like I said, the leadership really needs to step up this week.
Well, you talked a little bit about their offense, especially in the second half. You guys had done a great job of bottling up Edwards, and then even on that first drive, you got it rolling, and obviously had a big second half.
Yeah, we just didn't do a good job of staying in our gaps. The back is being real patient and finding where we made mistakes at. And one person got their gap or missed a tackle, and they exploded. So they did what they supposed to do.
And it looked like once they got the running game open, running, that allowed them to be two-dimensional, and you guys were on their heels.
Yeah, it did, because like you see in the first half, like, we stopped the run. Made them, they had to throw the ball. But once they started doing both, it really put us on their heels.
Will you talk a little bit about this defense's play in the last few games? I mean, and especially in the turnover area. You guys have been creating a ton of turnovers today. I think they only had one fumble. Am I right to say that? I don't think they had any turnovers.
Right. We really been harping on getting a lot of turnovers, and like I said, today we didn't get any. I mean, just like in the Toledo game, we had a few of them which come from the pressure and the interceptions. I really don't know what happened today. Maybe we didn't go for the ball enough. We didn't make a lot of plays in secondary. We didn't make the quarterback fumble, so it was an overall not a good performance by our defense.
Can you talk a bit about your emotion and the defense's emotion, knowing that that probably wasn't your best game?
Yeah, me personally, I wanted to go out there and be perfect. I want to make sure everything I did was perfect, so I won't have to look back and regret anything. I felt like I did play a pretty good game, but just overall, I felt like a lot of players were trying to make plays, but they were trying to make plays out of defense. So, trying to do too much or trying to compensate for other people, and it just hurt us.
So what you're saying is kind of people were so crazy to make a play that they may not have just been sound.
Yeah, in some situations, I think that's what it was. Like I said, our defense, we came a long way from the beginning of the season until now. And I don't know what happened today. I got to watch the film, but this wasn't our defense today.
Probably excited you can move on from this one next week.
Yeah, we're going next week. We got NIU, but like I said, we got a lot to work on. We need to look at the film to find out, where we make mistakes at, where we was hitting the ball at, because NIU won't see it. They're a good team, so we got to make sure we correct everything on defense.
Coach said that he saw that everything needs to be corrected, all 3 phases. Is that what you guys are seeing too?
Yeah, we started out pretty good. Defense started out good. Special teams did everything. Offense started real fast, but if you don't do it for 4 quarters, it just doesn't matter.
That's what they're kind of saying is, not a complete game. How frustrating is it you guys didn't put a complete game today?
It's very frustrating, especially for the seniors. Like, we really needed this game, to get the momentum going into NIU. And it's real frustrating, and I just feel bad for all the seniors.
How tough is that to go into the MAC championship game without winning your last game?
I think it's gonna be a big challenge for sure. Because like I said, our last game we lost, so we have a lot to prove, and we 0-3 in the West. So we just got a lot to prove next week.
Talk a little bit about playing Northern to get in the MAC championship.
Of course they want payback. They're gonna look at all our games, and they really gonna want to beat us. So we gotta bring our A game, because they will expose us. They will see everything we did wrong. So we gotta make sure we correct everything before we step on the field Friday.
And a chance to beat MAC West opponent for you guys.
Right. We gotta. Just be a one to beat Friday.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you.